Hey everyone, my name is Jimmy and welcome back to another indie horror game. Today we're playing Maurice. Maurice is the spiritual sequel to the game Melissa. If you haven't played Melissa, I'll leave a link of the game in the description of this. And I really enjoyed that game, so I'm looking forward to
So without further ado, let's hop into it.
Welcome to the library system computer. Please type in your username. All right. Jimmy. Typing? Oh, here we go. Welcome, Jimmy. Please type command. Check library newsletter, startup date time. Let's start up date time. Let's get right into it. Disk Maurice found. Executing date time now. Please hold. Welcome to Date Time, a game where you can date the cutest girl or boy of your dreams. Notice, this is the Maurice package. If you would like to date anyone besides Maurice, please switch diskettes. Choose your potential mate. This is Anna. She's a sporty and popular gal. It's all about fun and energy. Want to get a smooch from this girl? Well, get on your wild side and show her how much of a cool and active person you are. Let's choose next person. This is Melissa. She is a sweetheart. Oh, Melissa. It's the name of the last game and the last girl. Who is, interesting. A bright young woman who is looking for someone with a gentle touch. She loves a good book, and she has always wanted to date a talented artist. But she isn't into sports, so jocks, please do not apply. If you want to smooch from this girl, you'll need to tap into your softer and more intellectual side. This is Maurice. Here we go. He may have a bit of a bad boy side, but tap a bit into him and he'll open up a side of him that is sensitive and soft. He may love motorcycles, but he hates to admit that he also loves poetry. Play your cards right and you'll get a smooch from this interesting lad. Alright. Suppose. So the last date that I went on with Melissa was crazy. Literally. I did not expect anything like that to happen again. I don't want to give him any spoilers, but it's not a date that I would want to go on. That's for sure. See how this one goes. Maybe better, maybe worse. Only one way to find out. Oh no! Along your pleasurable road trip, your car had taken a tumble. But don't worry, you were able to get it towed to a small town's mom and pop auto repair shop. Not to mention, you heard they just hired a cute new mechanic there. Inside, you meet up with Joanne, the co-owner of the Joanne and West Auto Repair Shop. Morning, pumpkin. You must be Jimmy. Yep. We got your car in a garage and our best mechanic working on it. Great. But I hope you enjoy your stay in our beautiful town. Can I go to my car? You'd like to see your car? Go down the hallway. Our new recruit, Maurice, is working on it now. He might seem quiet at first, but he's a real sweet boy. And might I mention, he is an excellent poet. So, romantic. Anyways, off you go. Have fun. You walk down the hallway, when suddenly you bump into a large man. He flashes a warm smile and takes a step back to greet you. Ho ho, sorry about that. I hope I didn't scare you. John would give me a good talking to if that happens. Ho ho. Anyways, you must be Jimmy. Hello and welcome to our great town, despite the circumstances. Speaking of which, your car. It's in the hands of our newest mechanic, Maurice. Who is Maurice? Maurice? He might seem quiet at first, but he's a real sweet boy, and might I mention he is an excellent poet? That's what the last guy said. So romantic. Alright. Yeah, your wife said the same exact thing, did she? Oh ho, yes, of course. We both love Maurice. He's such a charmster, even when he acts like he isn't. Anyways, I don't want to bore you. Have fun with Maurice. You wave goodbye to the Jolly West and walk deeper into the auto repair shop. Phew, what a workout. I hope nobody saw me struggle on that tire iron. What? Oh my gosh, where did you come from? You must be the owner of this. Oh. Oh no. This fool is cute. Ahem, I mean... Harumph. So you're Jimmy, huh? I'm Maurice. Well, I, got bad news for you. Your engine's fried. Dang it. Did you even apply coolant to your car? Figures. Looks like you're stuck in our boring town for a couple days while we wait for the parts to arrive. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Now, if you excuse me, I gotta pry out your dead engine. Don't do anything stupid or cute while I am working, okay? Getting bad vibes from this guy already. As Maurice goes back to work on your car, you spot a small written note on a desk. It says Early Dove, a poem by Maurice. Early Dove by Maurice. The early dove gets more love. Can't wait a ton to find the one. That's what I was always told. And every day, without being bold, I feel that one day I'll be left in the cold. Won't someone come to be my dove? Notice, Early Dove by Maurice is the intellectual property of Date-Time Software. Do not photocopy this print. Do not post it on a public forum without a distribution license. Like our games? Want more episodes? Please submit to this address. That's nice. Hey, that's mine. Don't read that. Too late. This is your poem. It's terrible. That'll piss him off. I'll go with this one. You like my poem? Nobody has ever said, your car will be available in a couple days. Please enjoy the town. You thank Maurice and head outside into the cold air. Next to the shop is the town's park. The trees have already shed their leaves for the winter, and the swans at the pond have migrated to warmer climates for the season. But even so, the early winter atmosphere of this park is so fetching. and maybe a little romantic. You sit at the bench to stare out over the beautiful landscape, when suddenly, hi, there he is. Maurice sits down next to you at the bench. Jimmy, would would you like to join me at the cafe for lunch? I mean, not like on a date or something. It's cold and winter is here. It might even snow soon. You should eat something to keep your strength up. I'm just trying to be a good person. I don't know what red flag when I see one. Is this a red flag? Sure, why not? Now, come on, I know a quick route. You follow Maurice to the cafe. The cafe serves some of the finest coffee in town, and the freshest pies, sandwiches, and salads. Both you and Maurice sit by a small corner, both looking out the window at the pretty park. A waiter saunters out to ask what you would like to order. What are the options here? Coffee with cake, a delicious strawberry salad, a scrumptious panini. That sounds good. I'll go with that. The waiter nods and turns to Maurice. Give me a ham sandwich. The waiter smiles and walks into the kitchen, leaving you both and Maurice alone at the table. You and Maurice talk amongst yourselves. Maurice mentioned that he likes motorcycles. That is why he sought to get the job at Joanne and West Auto Shop. Maybe one day I can finally buy one and ride myself out this boring town. Maurice's mood changes when he reminds himself of the job. It's good to make money, right? I just wish Joanne and Wes were nicer people. They seem to like you. What? All day they just yell at me about my job. Then they make fun of me for working on poetry. I'm just a little disappointed to them. Or I'm just a disappointment to them. They said nice things to me about you. That's very surprising. Wish they said it to me directly, though. Oh well. I didn't mean to bog you down on my own troubles, Jimmy. But thank you for listening. Thank you for reading my poetry, by the way. I'm still a little embarrassed by my own writing, but if you would like to, I can share you more. Not because I like you like that. I have a good eye for writing. Ha ha ha. You nod in excitement to read more of Maurice's poetry. Moments later, the waiter comes back with your food. Both of you dig into the food as the sun sets over the beautiful town. You awake to the late morning sun as the town's bed and breakfast. The days are getting colder in the town. You shiver a bit before traveling to the auto shop to check your vehicle. You reach the front counter where Joanne is waiting for you, smiling. You reach the front counter where Joanne is waiting for you, smiling. Again? Wes, stick to my plan. It's gonna work. It's gonna... Wait, can they read what we... Morning, Pumpkin. I hope you had a great night at our famous B&B. What is going on here? What were you speaking to Wes about? Oh no, you overheard us. Well, might as well tell you the truth. We're giving Maurice a surprise gift for being such a great employee. Don't ruin the surprise. Just keep being a cool person to him. Speaking of which, Maurice's been talking so much about you lately. Perhaps it is because he likes you. Maybe you like him too? We'll see. Now, Jimmy, I think it's best for all of us if you always give people a chance. Especially a beautiful poet like Maurice. Anyways, go down the hallway to check on your car. Maurice has been looking forward to seeing you. You continue down the hallway, only to once again bump straight into Wes. Whoa there, partner. What's the rush? Maurice isn't going anywhere. Ho ho. How was the breakfast at the B&B? Delicious, I bet. Sometimes I buy a bed there just so I can eat Granny Ann's eggs. Ho ho ho. Anyways, I hope Maurice hasn't been too good with you. Ho ho. Don't you love his poetry? Oh, I wasn't even able to choose a response. I love his poetry too. Me and Joanne sometimes get so sad that not enough people hear Maurice's amazing poetry. If only there was a way to send it to everyone's computers all at once. Yeah, if only. Wonder if that technology exists. What is this guy trying to say? Oh, forgive me for boring you. Forgive an old fogey like me from rambling on. Go down the hall to check your car. Maurice is waiting for you. Walk further in towards the garage. This is sus. You arrive to the garage, but Maurice isn't anywhere. You peek at a desk near your car and see something written on a notepad. Why? It's another poem from Maurice. Print out the poem to read. See what this one is. I wish I could tell them by Maurice. What if they don't like me? I dare not even speak. Can't express my love precisely. I feel rather meek. Oh. What's with this address? Can anybody read this? Please help, please help. Just connect to the internet and send hi. Cupertino, California. Something fishy is going on here. This guy gonna try and kill me? Jimmy, I didn't notice you. I was out to check on some tools. Hey, you didn't read that, did you? It's still a draft. Oh, he's getting mad. I was experimenting. Please don't judge me so harshly. You're terrible, you should quit. What a beautiful poem. This poem may need some work. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here and just tell him you're terrible. See what happens. I should quit? But you said like my last poem. Why would you say something so extreme now? I guess you were just leading me on, huh? Oh no. Well, I guess you're right. I'll quit poetry. But don't talk to me ever again. Ooh. Oh no. You didn't get your smooch. Better luck next time. Leading people on? What a terrible date you make. Well, in that case, nobody's gonna miss you. Get in here. Oh! Whoa! Well, that took a turn. Go back to the checkpoint. Yeah, next time I'm not gonna tell him his poetry is bad, otherwise he's gonna get so offended he'll just murder me with a wrench. Hey, you didn't read that, did you? Alright. I like how they have checkpoints. What a beautiful poem. Just gonna keep complimenting it. Tell Maurice that his poem touches your heart, and that you think he's incredible as a person. Oh, thank you. I don't know what to say. I wish I had met you earlier, someone who could encourage me to do more. I have so many feelings in my head. You're the first person to ever encourage me to grow. I have so much to think about. Let's meet up again later today after work. You bid your farewell and travel back outside, off to the chilly but beautiful park. You walk peacefully along the swan pond in the park, daydreaming of your time with Maurice. The town is such a beautiful town, but you understand Maurice's predicament. The shop, park, cafe, and swan pond were sights to see. But Maurice lived here his entire life. Eventually, everyone thirsts for adventure. You thought about your own travels and how your road trip has granted you many adventures, perhaps. As you are lost in thought, you see Maurice approaching you. He flashes a smile. Oh! Welcome. Oh, it's Melissa. What is going on? Brr. It's getting cold here. I'm telling ya, it might even snow soon. Come on, Jimmy, let's warm up with some coffee at the cafe. You smile and walk with Maurice through the breezy park. The shimmering lights of the cafe. A gust of warmth hugs you as you walk into the heated cafe. Maurice pulls a seat for you at the same corner. The waiter saunters. What is going on? I think the dating simulator might be broken. The waiter nods and turns to...
Do you see this? Do you see what is happening?
I'll have another ham sandwich. The waiter smiles and walks to the kitchen, leaving both you, Maurice, alone at the table. This is just getting worse and worse. Should just leave right now. I'm so fascinated by you, Jimmy. I mean, in a completely platonic way. Such as, why are you on this road trip? Looking for adventure. Adventure? Wow. I'm so jealous to see someone like you that steps out and just, just does it. This must be what freedom feels like, huh? Moments later, the waiter comes back with your food. You both talk more as you dig in. Well, this is familiar. The sun shines outward as you walk outside from the bed and breakfast. You wave Granny Ann goodbye as you walk towards the shop. It's warm today, but there may not be many of these days left until the winter matures. You walk inside to check on your car. Morning, pumpkin. Is our little town warming up to you? Because it's warm out? Ha ha ha. We got an update that your parts will be in tomorrow, meaning your car will be up and running in no time after that. Such great news. Speaking of news, I was just reading about this thing called the Information Superhighway. It's something you can dial into and share things with other people through your own computing device. I wonder what type of things people like you could share to the world. Anyways, run down and check on your car and Maurice before you spend a warm day in our town. As you rush towards your car... Oops, not again. Whoa, Jimmy. At this rate, you'll give me a sprain. Ho ho ho. I hope Joanne gave you the good news. Are you excited to get back to driving tomorrow? Yes. That is fantastic. But before you go, let me ask you something. We've been discussing this surprise gift for Maurice. We realize surely no surprise gift will be good enough for Maurice, except love from a great person like you. And also being able to spread his artwork through the entire world. You ever heard of this thing called the Information Superhighway? Joanne mentioned this. So she did. Both of us read the same newspaper. Ho ho. I'm a bit too old to understand all this technology stuff, but I wonder if maybe someone like you could figure it out for us. Off you go, then. You continue down the hallway towards your car. Maurice spots you and waves. Back. Maurice walks over. Well, Jimmy, I'm sure J&W told you about your parts. You'll finally be able to get out of this boring town, huh? I'll miss you. Aw, I'll miss you too. Tell you what, let's meet up at the cafe one last time after work. It'll be my treat. And then maybe we could, take a stroll in the park in the evening, since this could be one of the last warm days. You nod in agreement and bid him farewell until his shift ends. Right. You sit at your favorite corner and stare out the window. There, you wave to Maurice as he comes inside. Hello, Jimmy. I hope you haven't gotten tired of the food here yet. Haha. The waiter saunters out and to ask you what you would like to order. Oh. Again? Right. This time I'm going with coffee with cake. The waiter smiles and... Entity not found. The food here was delicious. Maurice takes a sip of his coffee, and you both get up to explore the warm evening. The romantic moonlight shines upon you and Maurice. Maurice shyly locks his eyes on you. Jimmy, tell me. Jimmy, if you could do anything, what would it be? I would do art. Art is awesome. Art? Oh my gosh, you're an artist. I should have known since you had such an interest in my poetry. I had never met someone like you before. Maurice stares off into the moonlight. You follow his gaze. I grew up in this small town. I'll admit it's pretty. But I have a yearning to go on an adventure. I want to do so much more in my life than get yelled at by a married couple in an auto shop, haha. I'd like to drive from town to town around the world and share people my own experiences, my poetry, and I'd like to share that adventure with... silly thoughts in my head. I'm sorry, Jimmy. Maybe I'll find the words to say it tomorrow. Take care, Jimmy. You hug Maurice goodbye. What? Hey. What the heck are you doing, Jimmy? Thank you, I like that. Oh, one more thing. Maurice hands you a piece of paper. I was working on a new poem about, love and stuff, but it's super, rough draft, so please don't judge harshly, but I hope you would like it. Smile and nod and lock eyes with Maurice for one last moment before parting ways. Print out poem to read. Oh no. It's gonna be this time. Oh wow. Memory exceeded. Applications cannot execute correct process. It says, I have a partial save of Melissa still in the system. Log in to K something C. Hint, a bit obvious if you watch TV, Jerry. No, it isn't. Not like there's an easy way to search for it. You have another great morning at the bed and breakfast. You return the keys back to Granny Ann and bid her farewell. Off you walk towards the auto shop. Morning, pumpkin. We got good news. Your car is fixed. You're ready to go. What's up with the computer? Isn't that grand? We hope you enjoyed your beautiful town. Before you go, let me tell you one last thing about Maurice. Oh no. Oh, hi. Ah. Fuck. It hurts so bad. Don't worry about me, Jimmy. Talk to Wes. Just gotta freshen up in the restroom. Ho ho. Didn't bump into me that time. You finally built an instinct, huh? Ho ho. Ho ho ho. Oh? You ready to get back on the road? Talk to Maurice and he'll set you up. Have a safe trip. No, wait. Jimmy, listen to me. I'm sure you like Maurice a lot. Usually how this ends is that once Maurice fixes your car, you propose to drive with him into the sunset as lovers. I mean, lots of questions. Why you'd want to do that to someone you only know for 3 days. But let me tell you, Maurice is... What I mean is, you know how slow a car is. You'd hardly be able to leave the state by the end of the week. But thanks to technological advancements, we know of a way that both of you can travel fast. Connect to the internet. Your computing device is equipped with a 28K modem. Maurice will be able to finally leave our small and boring town at breakneck speed. Why don't you consider that? Just send him off. He needs to see the world. Do it. Do it. This is intense. I'm just trying to get my car and be out of here. You waltz into the garage and Maurice waves and walks up to you. Jimmy, I have some great news. The parts came in this morning and I was able to quickly put everything together for your car. It's as good as new. You're off to the races. It's been an amazing couple of days speaking with you, and I just wanted to say that it's been a great company these few days. Oh, what's the use? I can't hide it anymore, Jimmy. I have feelings for you. You've made me grow and become more confident in my poetry, and now instead of being embarrassed to show people my poetry, I want to show the world one day. But not just that. And I want to spend more time with you. You expressed the same thing to Maurice, that you had always had a crush on him since you read his first poem. Like me too? Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. But this is your last day here, isn't it? What would we be able to do now that we've told each other our feelings? I'm gonna go with what Wes said and share it on the internet. The what? What is that? Internet? You think it'd be able to show everyone my poetry far and wide? Oh, Jimmy, it's worth a shot. Thank you again. I will always treasure this moment. I hope I made the right decision. So, computer mail is like real mail, but instant. It's not computer mail, Mom. It's email, and it's so much faster. You can talk to so many people with it. Oh, what's this? Wow, somebody sent you a new mail already. Poetry by Maurice? Open it up. Hello, world. My name is Maurice. Thanks to a great person named Jimmy, I have come to realize my dream to share my poetry around the world. What is this? I think it's a mass email. Must have been sent to everyone in town. I hope everyone that has received this email enjoys my favorite poem. Ahem. Oh. The early dove gets more love. Whoa. What's coming out of the monitor? Mom, that's not normal. You can't wait a ton to find the one. Run, Mom, run!
System error of a fatal exception production con. 7602 has occurred and the current world will be terminated. Press any key to terminate the current application. Log in as admin, all caps to investigate problem. Admin note, 22 points plus triple word score plus 50 points for using all my letters. Game's over. I'm out of here.
Press any key to continue. Wow. It was a really good game. I like that. I like how it got increasingly more intense and sketchy as the game proceeded. Because they started off normal. There was no red flags, but then the more you played it, the more suspicious it became until finally world was taken over. That was pretty cool. I'll leave a link of the game in the description of this video if you want to go check it out yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one.